What the hell's this shit?
I'm ready for the orgy.
Dude, not orgy, I said birthday.
Birthday?
Birthday party, boy.
You're telling me I misheard orgy?
Apparently.
Birthday party?
Yeah, man.
So there's no orgy?
Nah, dude, no orgy, guy.
Alright, I feel like you missold what was gonna happen.
Yeah, it's a birthday party, dude.
Is it like yesterday's birthday party?
I'm gonna dance for you. Oh, I spent all night doing this for you.
Okay, one sec.
Okay. Okay. Happy birthday,
Ahab.
You rock so much. You are so cool. You like it? Yes. I'm glad. Happy birthday. Thank you. They're perfect.
Admittedly, that was not my finest hour, but I had run low on funds.
My review of that was, it sucked. Alright, well, let me get my normal gear on,
we can't do this with the orgy mask, guy.
Alright.
What is the password? Orgy. You may enter.
This is it. This is me, baby. I guess there's no orgy.
Nah.
But you said that you're going to up the ante on the birthday antics.
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's see it, man. I
mean, there's
don't
nowhere
want any more of your little dances.
There's nowhere to go than up, okay? Is that a song?
There's nowhere to
go
but up.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I was about to go up if, you know, we were going to go to the orgy.
Yeah,
but
stop with the orgies, man. You've been talking about orgies for weeks.
You're the one that said it. See, now you admit that you said orgy.
No, you've been talking about orgy.
I was just going for the cheese plate, to be honest with you.
Yeah, dude, the wings is my favorite.
The wings?
Yeah.
That's pretty good, too.
Anyway, I got some shit. There's no, usually we have like a premier item that's like the center of everything.
The big one.
Yeah, there's not really a big one in this one. It's just a smorgasbord of crap.
They're all small ones?
I went for quantity over quality.
That's a classic
That being
move.
said, we always throw in some hand-me-downs.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a big hand-me-down that hurts me to part with.
Okay, look, that's good. Because last time I gave you my beloved Beetlejuice, and you just threw that boy in the trash for a solid like 6 months. It was just there on the floor.
I was taking a mold of his head so I can make extras.
I'm gonna allow that to be the explanation, but it was admittedly just kind of strewn there.
Yeah, you stink. I'm gonna get this one out the way because there's fragile moments.
Fragile moments, eh?
Fragile parts.
Makes more sense.
And also hand me down.
Alright.
You're more the statuite.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, yeah.
And this boy, you've been like, this guy's just taking up space.
Yeah, and you have you have no Batman, the Batman merch.
Mm-hmm. Docs ran out of the Batman figure before I got to get it.
Yep.
I was like, come on, Doc. Even though it was my fault for not getting it at time.
Definitely your fault, guy.
So this is a hand-me-down and pretty cool, even though his eyes are not painted white.
What is that?
Or not normal, I should say. So that's a thing. But there you go.
React.
Reacts, reaction challenge.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I took the liberty to glue some of these pieces on because they were falling off.
Classic.
They were not clicking into place, in other words.
This is a Temu item.
Yeah.
But it's super rad, and yeah, I could totally believe nothing clicking.
Nothing good.
Maybe they clicked, but they also clacked.
Oh yeah.
And that's not a good thing.
Got
when
bit
you're
up.
trying to, keep one thing intact.
Got bit up by skeeters, by the way, so you might see me scratching a lot.
I was trying to drop bars, and you're like, I got bit up by skeeters. What is that?
Dropping bars?
Click, clack, and tack. Come on, guy. It's classic.
Well, that sucked, guy.
Come on, guy.
What are you, react?
When you're my lover, me and you, we happy, home, baby yo. All I can give you is all my dream.
He ain't dropping bars. He's dropping something though.
This might be a stinker.
Okay.
We got one of those classic video game packs.
Classic, the game box.
Game box has got some.
Remember that?
A bunch of SNES, but it's basically just a little throw-in. You're a fan of Mario.
Yeah, I'm a fan of old school games. As the old who calls it that? Nobody?
I think Al.
Al? No, I think Al is more proficient at games than I.
I saw him playing Jedi Survivor for like 10 minutes and then giving up.
Yeah, well, that's longer than me, dude.
That's a good point.
So it's kind of like a, just
a little cheap boy.
A little cheap boy with a bunch of garbage on it. Hopefully cool garbage.
Hopefully. I do know that there is a Mario. I did check it.
I mean, that alone, just if it's that, the only thing could have been better than that is if it was a Super Shrek Brothers.
That's the classic.
The ultimate knockoff.
That's the classic. Let's do another throwing, boy.
Okay. I feel like these are all throwing. So
Zodak.
Zodak guy. Now, I disclosed this in my collection video, which you didn't watch.
I saw that shit. You put Tyrus at the end.
I would love to sit here and chit chat with you, but I gotta go.
Ooh, Tyrus, did you just fart? Ooh.
But anyway, I disclosed that basically my Motu collection is because of you entirely.
Now you know that Zodak's one of my faves, and I got 2 specifically.
Mm-hmm.
So this is kind of a hurtful one to part with me. He's my boy. No.
Also, his chest hair game is insane.
It's pretty classic.
I know you can't really see it there, but trust me, that guy he's hirsute.
I'm a big fan of that word.
Hirsute?
Yeah.
You know who is hirsute? Ah, baby, I hear the blues. That boy is hairy as hell.
Yeah,
man.
he's super hairy. His nuts probably too.
Mm-hmm.
This is another throw-in. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. There's a lot of throw-ins going in.
I have to fix his legs still.
I feel like you're just making space for the for those big old Zack Snyder's Justice League figures you bought.
How'd you know?
But,
But,
took a wild guess.
I do need to fix his leg, and also I didn't notice, but he is kind of chewed up on the foot section.
Classic.
But it's just a throw-in. Yeah, it's a freebie.
We got
Too
what's
Bad.
his name? A Too Bad. I feel. Do you have a Too Bad?
Yeah, I have a Too
You
Bad.
just had an extra Too Bad.
I bought an extra Too Bad. I was
Yeah,
like,
that-
oh my
that-
boy, because I thought it was a good deal, but then I didn't see his leg was all chewed up.
Who chewed that leg, eh?
I don't know, some kid probably.
So you do know how to replace these?
Yeah, I could do that.
These rubber leg things, so he's not gonna be all loosey goosey.
Yeah.
I hope. But Too Bad is a jerk. Clearly, look at these jerk ass faces, man.
Nah, dude.
You know they're jerks, especially this
purple-
unibrow
Yeah,
guy.
the purple guy's cool.
But yeah, he's pretty. It's one of those figures that, as a kid, I was like, I know this looks ugly, but I really want it, and then eventually I got one, and I was like,
He's a guy.
this wasn't as cool as I thought it was.
Oh man, you
No,
hate him.
I was kidding. No, he's pretty cool, and he'll get his legs replaced, and he'll be even cooler. Blah!
Here's my hand-me-down goons.
Damn, homie. So you got the Goon Omnibuy.
Yeah,
So these are your Goon, normal trade paperbacks.
couldn't find them again. Forgot where we put them.
Super cool, man. This
Not complete, unfortunately. I
Well, hey,
think it's
man.
missing like 4 issues or 4.
series is great. And being fans of stuff like the Tick is kind of in that vein of style. Not necessarily content, but tongue in cheek, definitely a thing here. A lot of clever stuff. Love it. Super cool. The art alone in this is worth it. But the
Basis-
Goon, if you haven't read the Goon,
Basis for my name.
part of your name,
Part
yeah.
of it.
Awesome, man. That's fucking badass.
Now this is technically a mom gift, but if it weren't for me, she wouldn't have never gotten it, so I count it as a me gift too.
Cool.
Also, you totally saw this at a Walmart like last month, and I was like, oh man, please don't ask for it. Thankfully you didn't.
What was it? Busted O-ring? Oh yeah, man. I was like, I gotta admit, I was like, this boy's gonna hate me if I
I
ask.
hate you.
The freaking dude, man.
So those
Now I do
limited-
have a dude pop, but this is like up in the ante on the dude pops, man.
limited boy.
This is super cool, man. The dude, Big Lebowski, mom gift that you informed her to get. Otherwise, she would have got me like
Nothing at all.
a parakeet.
This one you already know about, so
Yes, this was that boy's head is turned in the package. Look,
well,
that's weird. But anyway, this is the Casey Jones from the comic books. I'm a big Casey Jonesite, but you insisted that I get the Shredder, and I was like, "What is this? What is this insistence?" Honestly, I was like, "Why is he insisting I get the Shredder from this series?" And to me as a collector, I would just have this one Shredder sticking out. It'd be kind of weird. And you're like, "Just get it, guy!" And I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" Turns out it's because you had gotten this.
that guy.
So I
Also-
kind of deduced that eventually because I'm a dumbass that didn't figure that out until I was like, oh, I see.
Also got you another Casey today.
What is it? The NECA movie
Yeah.
Casey. But anyway, this is not him. This is not him. This is the comic book Casey. And that's equally rad. Super awesome figure.
So pins. I'm a pinite and you're a TCMite.
We got old boy Leatherhead. That's a pretty good pin.
And then we got.
Classic leather. Did I say Leatherhead?
Yeah, you did.
Oh man, that's embarrassing. Leatherface. There we go.
And then we got a
Cool.
little Misfit boy.
Misfit. Oh, that's cool. Coffin Misfit right here.
I got one too.
Or the Fiend, I should say.
Oh, man, I got so bit up.
I don't know if that's showing up, but I'm gonna assume it is.
We got
Oh man.
here's a little box.
So I have the normal leather face of these.
Leatherhead,
Yeah, Leatherhead as I called them.
Leatherbrain.
But this is the Pretty Woman leather face. These are. I don't know why I like these so much. They also
cool.
made like Chop Top and the Hitchhiker and the Cook.
I think they also made Sissy and Johnny.
Classic with their butter knives. You know, those
Classic.
classic characters that I guess now exist.
Yep.
But they all look so cool, man. But of course, the Pretty Woman Leatherface, you know, just one of the classic Leatherface looks in this knit form.
Well, this one's the
Gotta
one.
admit, so far this is better than an orgy. Orgy time, baby! But I still need cheese plate
Yeah, you got cheese plate and wing.
and wing. Just one big wing.
We don't have cheese plate or wing, but we do have honey. And this is
Blood
the
and
one.
honey?
This is the one I told you got crushed in the mail.
Oh man.
But I think the box sucks dick anyway, so it should be
Okay.
fine outside.
Oh shit, we got some Candyman. Oh.
YouTube boy.
So it has Candyman.
It came, ironically, it came with the freaking protective case,
and
but it
still
literally got
crushed.
shattered.
The front of the box is pretty cool, but I mean, why would you? It doesn't even have a window, so really, why would
Yeah.
you keep it in there? This, of course, is from the new Candyman.
The hell?
By the way.
Oh, it does have a window.
Oh, well, oh shit. Well, there you go, man.
Still crushed. though.
It's still crushed, but I don't know. Now I'm kind of thinking, should I take it out? This is pretty cool.
I think you should.
I'm gonna take it out because I'm gonna put it in my display
Yeah.
of Clive Barker stuff. So let me take it out right here.
So many freaking mosquitoes bit my stomach, by the way.
Classic. Well, they were going for the target. Oh,
yeah.
that's a pretty big target, guy.
Yeah, that's cool.
Drop that.
It's pretty sweet, yeah.
That's pretty rad, man. Love the new Candyman. That's the sequel we needed for the original Candyman that gets Candyman. By the way, what is that, guy? Those sequels were trash. The original sequels. This one got what the fuck Candyman was about, and then said, you know what? I'm gonna flip it and reverse it and take Candyman back, make it for the people. Rad. I love that, man.
Got big, eh?
You're in agony over there.
That's
I'm like
just bad, dude.
jizzing over Candyman.
I got
over
bees all over me. Oh yeah, freaking Casino.
Yeah! Oh man, of course, big Scorsese fan. Casino. If you want to see Robert De Niro get blown up and obviously be a mannequin,
Sad dummy guy.
this is a great Scorsese flick. I feel like for a while it was underrated as hell, even though people still liked it. But man, this has a cruel ass beatdown of old boy Joe Pesci, man.
The Pesco?
The pesky.
We gotta watch that, but I don't remember it very much. I remember being like, oh, this is pretty rad, guy. Man, I'm freaking dying,
Catching
dude.
up a storm?
I'm dying, guy.
How did they puncture your pant?
Dude, there's so many pant punctures right now. I got this one at freaking that place we always go to.
Okay.
And
What's the place?
admittedly, I wasn't gonna get it. Well, I don't want to give them free promotion. Only Docs gets free promotion.
Doc.
Anyway, I got this, and then later when I got home, I realized that it was from part 3, guy.
Oh no.
I got a freaking pinhead.
Ah, Hellraiser 3, Hell on Earth guy. Now, to be fair, that's the apparently the cheapest
Yeah.
IP they can get. So they always, just about every dang Hellraiser related thing is from Hellraiser 3. Because
Also, really bad print quality on there.
super bad print
And
quality.
also, I guess the guy who had this had it in a hot spot because this boy just popped off. I had to glue it back on.
Gluing off, yeah. I can see that now that you
Yeah.
mention it. But I do have a space that fits this perfectly in my collection. So
That's a thing.
Hopefully this bubble won't pop off. Of course, reaction figures, I gotta be honest with
they're ugly.
you. I guess the whole thing is the aesthetic of having them on this card. Because on their own, they stink.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but there is some that are pretty cool. This one's cool just by association.
Definitely not by figure.
Definitely not by figure. But then there's like this Vincent Price one that's coming out that I definitely have to get. Because it's Vincent Price.
So anyway, I got this cool one.
What? That's my boy!
On Punch Game?
Man, I've been wanting this stinking Vincent. I didn't even know it was out already.
It's mad out, okay? Not the black and white one, though.
The black and white one would have been like the extra cream. What is it? Cherry on the sundae there.
Salsita en sus tacos?
Salsita. Le puso salsita a tus tacos! Says that guy from wrestling in Mexico that sucks. This is rad, man. I saw this and I was like, I don't care if reaction figures suck.
Well, that one's decent.
This one's actually super cool looking.
Not bad.
And of course, most importantly, my boy is on full display, man.
He's not a freaking egg.
Now the bad part is it's unpunched, so I'm like, man, so I'm gonna have to put him like my Misfits reaction figure in a baggie because I don't wanna break my boy's hymen.
Ah, god damn it!
Figure hymen, man.
That's gross, guy.
I'm just saying, that's what it is. Here he is, man. The Master of Mayhem. Come on, guy. He's the Merchant of Menace. Anyway.
Oh, he has too many nicknames.
I mean, does he not deserve them? Is he not the price?
I feel like you now have a non-egghead based price.
That alone is great. Egghead's gonna get thrown out.
I guess this is kind of a hand-me-down.
Okay.
But it's one of the things I made that I actually really like.
Okay.
But also I was told that it's evil and I should get rid of it.
It's evil.
I got that red lipstick boy.
Oh, the red lipstick boy from Insidious. I'm assuming your friend told you that?
Yeah, I did.
So of course, if you are a One-Ite or an Insidiite, you know who this boy is. He is pretty creepy, I gotta admit. But you did a good job, one, and two. Now I'm scared to put him somewhere. So that's pretty cool.
Definitely evil.
Where do you put
evil?
You know, a horror villain?
He was over my bed for like 3 years, so.
That's true.
Anywhere was probably better than that.
Oh man.
So a little scratch or bent, unfortunately.
Is this Shock Suspense Stories EC I was gonna say EC Archives. I was gonna say
Archives?
EC Archives #1 with the infamous cover here that looks a little controversial.
Classic cover.
It's a cool classic cover.
Controversial classic cover.
There you go. I decided to skip out on the Shock Suspense Stories because I was like, man, I'm collecting, you know, the core 3 Tales from the Crypt, Vault of Horror, and Haunt of Fear. And on top of that, I got Weird Fantasy and Weird Science. I was like, I can't afford all these. I didn't even get to get Haunt of Fear Volume 3 yet, or Vault of Horror Volume 3 yet. And it's been out for a month. So I'm kind of like, man. But, so I had to skip out on this boy. And I didn't want to. But now I didn't. Thoughts?
So now you have to get the second volume.
Hell yeah. Well, now I found an excuse to. I love EC Comics. Gruesome morality tales. Bent morality tales. And just one of those things, man. That first of all, I'm glad. EC Comics one of those things that I discovered on my own. You know? And I'm also glad that it was something kind of like that I got to share with you, I guess, and that you grew to love too, you know. And oddly, our mom likes them a lot, so that's weird. I used to read them with her when I was a youngin'. So much so that I refer to the potential evil of our older brother as an EC comic situation, and she understands what I mean.
Classic.
So that gives you a hint into the family dynamics with him there, but awesome.
Now this turd you've been hinting at for 50 years. I was like, I guess I'll get it. Man, that's pretty cool. This is a weird situation. I ordered it, and the next day it was here.
You know, I had that happen once, and I was like, how?
And you know what's weird? It wasn't marked as shipped yet.
Yeah, that's weird.
And I was like, man, dang.
Should have claimed you never got it.
Oh, damn.
One time I ordered something from Pennsylvania, and it got here the next day.
Yeah, Pennsylvania?
Like, what is that, guy?
Probably those pens.
It definitely was the pens. So this is It says Cthulhu, the Ancient One tribute box for Cthulhu, the sleeper, the dreamer, I should say, of H.P. Lovecraft's.
Man, I do really live up to his name, dude. I'm always sleeping.
Yeah, you are him in essence.
Smell like fish.
You smell like fish. You got tentacles.
Yeah.
And,
Well, oh yeah, I forgot about that.
and testes. Comes with a stinky little book.
Oh, it looks like doggy.
Honestly, it looks like dog shit.
Yeah, it does.
That's not what I'm looking for. What is, of course, the coolest thing?
Oh, you could get the Call of Cthulhu on your app. That sucks.
The story?
Look at this.
What is that, man? This boy, they really.
It just has like freaking ads and stuff. Oh, dude!
What?
I'm in it.
You're in it? What in? What the?
That's my old self.
That's your old self with your old hands.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely had to cut those flippers off.
So this is just a bunch of random images that a guy found online and put into a book.
So that's cool.
That sucks.
So they didn't really have to include that, but they did, I guess. So whatever. The real star of the show is this thing that I'm trying to get the hell out of this box. There we go.
I'm sleeping.
Is this little replica? Man, this is a really good approximation of Lovecraft's rendition of the Cthulhu idol, I
I think
guess.
his name is John Cthulhu.
From the Call of Cthulhu story. Look at that, man. That's
cool.
cool. And it's the right size
I
for
like
the
this
story.
little thing too.
Yeah, you can put them here, display. Definitely will probably do that to make them stand out more. At one point, like, having collected Harley for a while now, I was like, man, maybe I should collect different variations
Cthulhu?
of the Cthulhu little idol there from the story. But this is, if I don't get to do that, this is pretty much...
You already have a few.
I have a few, but I'm saying, like,
Get that James Groman one you hate.
Yeah, I should not get it, that is.
Damn, homie.
No, I'm just kidding. Don't have that kind of money.
It is expensive.
Yeah, but this is pretty much what Lovecraft described and drew. Only, like, not so bulbous looking.
Fat. Fud?
So,
That was fud.
Fud will make you fat.
I finished the long delayed,
Oh, yeah.
Archie bulb.
So, of course, I'm a Archite, and you had originally made this and you painted the background black?
No, I had my black ass blob on the side somewhere.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was. And I was like, what is this blob, guy? And you're like, come on, guy. But I feel that was a fair question.
The blob was cool, guy.
I feel like
It was an artistic choice that you did not agree with.
a floating blob.
Yes.
But there you go. I do have a jug head that you made, but since you took so long to deliver this one, I put I decoupaged that boy onto one of my doors.
Come on.
So now this boy's just gonna be like free floating.
That stinks.
Thoughts on that?
Hate it.
Super rad.
Now I will come clean and say that I did not finish the painting you saw.
Okay. Yeah. It was Phantom of
Paradise.
Paradise.
It'll come at some point. I'll say that.
It was you I guess hit a wall.
Hit a mad wall, guy.
And you had to ask me for how to do certain things, and I'm like, I don't even paint that.
Yeah.
But
it's at a wall right now.
I did sound pretty confident in my
did.
advice.
And I was like, I guess I'll do that. Cut to me not doing it.
Oh,
stinking ass book.
This is Clive Barker's Dark Worlds. It says, inside the mind of the legendary creator of Hellraiser and Candyman with an afterword by Clive Barker. This is kind of like basically like the authorized Barker deep dive. There have been others of this kind, like the Dark Fantastic. But this is the more, I guess, up-to-date one. Been eyeing this boy, but it's always so hard to see something like this, and it's like, to me, like with
What if it
books,
stinks?
yeah, to me with
And
books,
this was really expensive too.
yeah,
for a while.
that was the thing. To me with books, it's like I'd rather get the fiction first and get that out of the way than take a gamble. Now, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be great, but like I was like, man, I don't have money to spend all the time. I'm gonna concentrate on the fiction. So boom, I don't even have to worry about this boy. By the way, I have a print of this drawing that's signed by Clive Barker that I've never opened because I don't want to open my box set. Thoughts?
That stinks.
And that's officially signed by him. It's not like a replica signature. Thoughts
Who
on
does replica signatures?
jerks?
Yeah, that's
This
scumbag.
is freaking rad, man.
admittedly, you're the bigger carpenterite. So, now you know how long I've been looking for this turd. I'm passing it down, guy.
You passing it down, guy. I feel like my theory about making space has come to fruition. But this is a Halloween 3.
It was a hard choice to make, man.
Yeah, the Halloween 3 skull. I mean, obviously it existed before Halloween 3, but that's where I guess most famously came to the masses. The Don Post skull. Thoughts on him?
I don't want to see him go, guy.
I mean,
but he's my boy.
I've always said this thing, especially as you've gotten older, or really you said it first, I think. We kind of just like,
yeah.
I mean, really our collections are
nuts.
for each other.
I mean, oh yeah, that.
Gruesome guy. That's the orgy part.
Yeah.
But, you know, like I enjoy your collection. I go and look at it. You have stuff that, you know, I used to have back in the day and all that stuff, you know. I admire your collection. And you know, you're basically the only person that sees mine. That sounds disgusting, but you know what I mean. So in a lot of ways, this continues to be yours. I mean, it's going to be on display right next to your Gilman.
Yeah.
So there you go, man. The Don Post skull, baby.
Final thing is a painting.
Final thing in the painting. Let's go.
It's got a freaking hidden feature.
Is it orgiastic?
I'll give you a picture of so you can insert.
Okay.
It's this boy.
Where? Oh man, that is fucking great. Look at that. We got an old boy fiend. You know? Or the Crimson Ghost, I guess, in this case, because we got the full Crimson going on.
Fiendio.
I feel like Danzig just steals shit, guy.
Yeah, he does. I don't know if it's dust. It's a little dusty.
Cool.
Well, yeah, this isn't dust, obviously. I did the airbrushing.
Look at that, man. Super rad.
Anyway,
Thoughts on that?
I was hoping to get that other painting done, but I was like, oh, this one's pretty good. Oh, the hidden feature, it glows in the dark.
The face?
The face.
There you go, guy.
Hate him.
I feel like you reached a weird comic book like flavor here, guy.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I also got these things for you.
Oh, cool. It's super cool to see them in person. Thoughts? This thing that you have gotten me, I give it a A+, 10 out of 10. This thing that I love and know what it is. Cool? Anyway, tell us what you think was the coolest thing here and why it wasn't too bad.
Come on, guy. Hate him.
Don't like that?
Oh.
Too bad. Thoughts on my setup?
You suck!
Hated it. Corny?
Yep.
Anyway, tell us what you thought about this old shindig that definitely wasn't an orgy, much to my chagrin.
Well, that sucked pretty hard.